You know, if you'd like to assure survival of the fish you catch and release, what you might want to do is try a circle hook. With the hook point turned at about a 90-degree angle to the shank, circle hooks aren't as likely to penetrate vital areas when swallowed deeply. In fact, as pressure is applied to a circle hook, they turn, and most times the fish is hooked in the corner of the mouth. This design also does away with boat rocking hook sets, since they're designed to allow the fish to hook itself, just to maintain pressure, and the circle hook does the work for you. It's amazing how it works. Time to give you a little bit better idea of, I'll use an oversized hook, and you can see just how much, you can see it a little bit better. But these are remarkable hooks. We use them a lot when we're catfishing, use them a lot when we're inshore fishing, on redfish, when we're free lining, on tarpon, snook, on many different species of fish. It's a remarkable hook. We'll just ease in. There's a big fish right here suspended at 20. But look at them all across at 41 feet. That unit right there will flat mark fish. Better fish than you think, ain't it?
I don't know, Bill, just coming up the river.
I'll get to bogus. George, come up in the middle of the boat.
Okay. He might be bigger than I think.
Oh, he's a little one.
He might be a little bitty one too.
He ain't no little. I saw some bubbles. But I saw some bubbles on that. Oh, he's okay.
He's a 20.
I don't know where the bogus are.
They're right here.
Huh? Here, I got the rod. Grab him. You're over by him.
Got it?
Yeah. He likes to get them, so I always let him do this. That's why I brought him along. Ooh, that's a pretty one.
That's a pretty nice fish. See how they can fool you?
I know they can fool you when you're inexperienced.
Let me see them Bill Dance pliers.
There you go.
Well, them pliers work good.
Yeah, they do.
Thank you, sir. Pretty nice fish. 22 pounds.
That's not bad.
Pretty fish. Long fish.
Hadn't missed a meal.
Nope. That's what we come out here for. Give him a drink, let him go. Woo. What you got, Mr. Bill?
I don't know what I got. It's just a weird feeling.
That looks like a pretty good one.
Feels pretty good. Of course, you never can tell when they're coming up. He's swimming up the stream. Here go. It's a flathead. That's what I thought.
Oh, that's pretty. Look how pretty.
He really yellows up, isn't he?
Oh, that is a pretty fish.
I think they're gorgeous. They are a pretty little fish.
That is a pretty fish.
Out of that muddy water. Ready to go home? They say that's a good eating fish, though.
One of the best.
Here we go. The majority of fish we're catching today are scattered in depths ranging from 35 feet to 100 feet or more, with some in small schools and depth of 65 feet.
Oh boy.
Pretty good. Let me get out of the way here. You and Jack Wells at B&M have been experimenting with different kind of catfish rigs. You've got two different rigs there. You've got one small one and one a little bit longer. I would think that the long one would be for when you'd use a longer line.
Yeah, the longer leader line, the longer three-way, be better, with the longer leader line because you get the main line away from the hook leader.
Now, what's the size of that chain swivel on the smaller one?
The chain swivel coming off the side of the Pro Series is 125 pounds.
Oh, that's strong.
Yeah. It's you can see we really worked on making this swivel as small as possible because we want as little water resistance as possible when you're bumping.
Well,
a lot of your
125, that's strong.
Yeah, and the size of that's going to, very little water resistance. So most of your 125 pound chain swivels will be much bigger than that.
All right, what about that other one?
All right, this is the three-way wired swivel.
That's the one, I really like that one.
Yeah, it's a longer three-way, and the reason, like Bill said, he likes this one better is it separates the hook leaders, the main line, and the weight leaders more. Tied up here on top with the main line, coming off the center with the hook leader, you got much more distance, and then to the bottom with the weight leader. It just separates everything further, allows you to use a longer hook leader, which and a longer weight leader, which allows you to get hung up less.
I like that.
Yeah, and these are also 125 pound swivels. Actually, this top one's 150 pound swivel. The hook leader swivel is 125 pound swivel. Come on up, baby. I just want to see you.
I got him. Woo, good one too. You take him right now. Let me move the boat for that.
Okay.
Let me get this motor. Get out of the way of that barge. Nice fish.
Take him home.
Let him go home.
Let him go home. All right, big boy. Get him a drink.
There he goes. Nice one.
Yeah, you can see those fish hanging on that ledge right there.
The fish that bit you was just about 55. Boy, he went boom.
Bumped it, did he?
I mean, he nailed it.
Big one?
Can't tell, I don't think so.
Coming up the river?
He's smoking it north. He's just an old catfish, but fun to catch.
Look how white, real white fish. Another pretty one. There you go, Mayor. Mr. Bill. It's a happy cat.
It's fat, ain't it?
Oh, it's fat. Pretty fish.
Toodaloo. Here's a good question. Are all circle hooks the same? No. According to the International Game Fish Association, only non-offset circle hooks should be used. Hooks that have a point laterally offset from the shank of the hook have greater tendency of foul or gut hooking fish. Today, there are many models of circle hooks in production. Now, scientific research and experienced saltwater captains and catfish anglers have found that circle hooks that have an outer bend of the hook that bends inward toward the shank by 30 degrees or more consistently hook more fish in the corner of the mouth. Smoke that drag, boy. Whoa. They want to go, they go.
Pound for pound, that's probably one of the stronger fish we have in our bay.
Would bet. Woo. You find that you do so much better with spinning versus conventional tackle or bait casting?
I like it. It's easier to use for my customers. I don't get as many backlashes myself in it. I'm not real familiar with it myself, so all in all, it's way better for me to use a spin tackle than it is any bait caster. Because on a lot of my trips, I get a lot of first-time anglers, and I'll actually teach them while we're out there on a charter how to use this.
Whoa. Nice.
Perfect hook placement, Mr. Dance.
That was a fun fish. Good fight. Hello. How you doing? And goodbye.
Yes.